Well, the Dolphins, after recently trading for Darren Waller and then also trading away Jonnu Smith and Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick, the Dolphins now look like they appear to have gotten worse. But are they a team that can still make the playoffs?
It's football time.
Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast with sports, everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the Miami Dolphins, as they had two recent trades in the last few weeks, as they traded away Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith to the Steelers in exchange for Minka Fitzpatrick. But a few days later, they would trade for Giants retired tight end Darren Waller. That the Dolphins the Giants will get a second 2026 sixth round conditional pick. So that means it could change if something happens with Darren Waller. But the question is, are the Dolphins a team that can make the playoffs? I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Before we do, today's video is presented by Q Streaming, one of the best streaming systems in the entire on the entire face of the US. You have areas that you could not only do live TV, but you can also watch movies on demand and also on-demand TV shows. Also, the live TV allows you to have local channels all around the 50 states around the US. So if you're like in Pennsylvania and you're trying to get to, like, let's just say a Kansas City Chiefs game that's on TV, you go to the Kansas City, Missouri area, and then boom, you get it right there on whatever channel they're playing. But and then if you get someone to sign on with your code, you get an additional $5 a month when that happens. And the paying for this stream for the streamer is for Q is only $60 a month. So it's a really good deal for every channel, plus on-demand movies and TV shows. So I would highly recommend it. But I hope you guys enjoy. If you do me a favor, smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's talk about the Dolphins. Oh, the Dolphins. I actually think they got worse because Jonnu Smith was their only Pro Bowl player on their squad. And you replace him with Darren Waller? I mean, there's way better tight ends available than Darren Waller. You had Kyle Pitts possibly on the trade block. You had Darnell Washington, which I don't know why you would trade Jonnu Smith to the Steelers if you weren't going to get Darnell Washington in return. But let me go over some stats of Darren Waller. In his last year in the NFL, he had 52 receptions, 552 yards, and 1 touchdown.
I'm flying! Yes! Wait! I'm going to hit the ground, aren't I?
That is awful. And the Dolphins, they're not even a good team. They are so bad. Achane's probably their only good player right now. Tyreek Hill, he's not been the same since leaving the Chiefs. Jalen Waddle, he's not a good receiver. Nick Westbrook-Akine, not one of the best receivers in the league. He's a terrible receiver. Then you also get Darren Waller as well. Yeah, I mean, that brother's terrible. And Tua. This man is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Let's go over some stats here. Did you know that in his last 15 games, he is 2 of 13? 2 of 13 against winning records. But in the last 15 games that he finished with winning records, his numbers were very awful. But the main thing I look at here, his road record against road teams are 13-6.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Are you kidding me? And this man cannot even play in the dang cold. He turns into frozen sushi for all we know. And also, on top of it all, the Dolphins are a horrible team on the road. They are awful. And their schedule is not that easy. I know lots of people are saying that their schedule is easy, but it's not. They got a lot of hard teams, especially when it comes to your daddy-in-law, the Buffalo Bills.
The party's over. Hope you had a blast.
go out and win a actual playoff game.
Nobody moves. Nobody gets hit.
This team is so awful. I mean, I'm probably the only good thing on their team right now is that defense, and then also Devon Achan. But the rest of the team, they are just awful. They are horrible. And when I look at the Dolphins, they are not able to play without Tua. Look back at the Seahawks game in Week 3 last year, when the Seahawks beat down Skylar Thompson 24-3. You cannot play without Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, Quinn Ewers could be that guy. We know Zach Wilson for sure ain't that guy. We all know that for sure. But when I look at the Miami Dolphins, there's no way they're going to make the playoffs because they have their daddies-in-law, the Buffalo Bills, in the division. The Patriots on the rise. Maybe the Jets are something. I'm still not sure about the Jets because it's the Jets. But I know this for certain. If Tua is not on the field, they're screwed. If Tua Tagovailoa is not on the field, they are screwed because the Dolphins don't know how to play without Tua Tagovailoa. They are awful in that category. And I don't think even Quinn Ewers or Zach Wilson, who should not even be on the team right now, is not going to help them at all in that. Because Zach Wilson, we all know this brother is a horrible quarterback. We all know he is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. And Tua, this is my message to you. This is your last chance. If you cannot get this team to a playoff victory this season, you're out of the league. I said it because this time I am for real certain. Tua is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. He's accurate sometimes, but when he's not on the field, their team does awful and puts them into too big of a hole to even get into the playoffs. And they lost to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers in the final week of the season. How exactly are we going to trust this team? So the Dolphins, I do not trust them at all. Unless they make the playoffs and win a playoff game, I will not be sold on them until that happens. Because Dolphins, you got to win a playoff game sooner or later. Because Tua, this is your last chance. If you don't get a playoff victory this year, your time in the NFL is up. Because you cannot be in the playoffs multiple times and not win a playoff game. I'm sorry, but it's just a fact. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think the Dolphins can make the playoffs? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a favor. Smash like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now.